My name's Andrew Naylor. I'm Head of Middle East and Public Policy at the World Gold Council, based here in Dubai, which is obviously one of the most important gold markets in the world. The job and function of the World Gold Council is to develop the gold market. And so we look at the use case of gold in jewelry form, as an investment, as a reserve asset for central banks, and also gold's role in technology. And our job is to promote the use case for gold, to make sure that there's continued demand for gold, and work with partners, governments, trade bodies, the industry itself to improve the functioning of the global gold market. Yes, we've seen record high gold prices so far this year. We've seen 40 all-time highs. We saw a similar number last year. It's been a trend over the past 18 months or so. That is having an impact, and in particular on the jewelry market. Jewelry demand tends to be more price sensitive. So when the price is high, people buy less jewelry. But what we find in this kind of environment, especially when you have economic uncertainty, investment demand picks up. And this is what makes gold such a unique asset class. You have both jewelry demand and investment demand, and the buying is for different reasons. Jewelry demand is still very important, though. It's key to the gold market. It's where people are employed. It supports traditional industries. It supports local heritage. And here in Dubai, in the Middle East, more broadly, jewelry accounts for around about 60% of demand. So although those high prices have had an impact, it's still a very important strategic part of the industry. It's not only important because of the number of people it employs, it also changes how gold functions as a financial asset. And it's actually that jewelry demand which smooths out some of the volatility, which makes gold an attractive asset, not just as an adornment, but also as an investment. The largest markets for gold jewelry, China and India, they dominate. And that's the case here as well. If you look at a lot of the buying, it's tourists, it's residents that are purchasing jewelry. But what's interesting, though, is the UAE in particular, it's growing as an international hub. We're seeing tourists from all corners of the globe. We're seeing hundreds of thousands of new residents from different nationalities. And that's actually a major opportunity for the jewelry market because there's different design preferences, different caratage preferences and buying behavior. So there's a real opportunity for jewelers to innovate, particularly in terms of the design, so that they appeal to a broader range of consumers from across the world. What we are seeing, because of those higher prices, we are seeing a shift towards lower caratages or lighter jewelry items because of those high prices. That could be a temporary feature of those high prices. But I do think that in order to capitalize on the new potential demand here, particularly the tourist trade that's growing, the new resident population, innovation in terms of design is key to bringing in new consumers to the gold market. There are also some technological innovations. So, for example, China, which is one of the largest jewelry markets in the world, has historically been a 24 carat gold jewelry market. But consumer preferences there are shifting. There's a preference for lighter designs and the sort of designs that you would see with lower caratage jewelry. There's a new technology, it's called the 24 carat hard gold standard, which allows you to make those more intricate designs from 24 carat jewelry. So that's just one example of an innovation that could potentially attract new consumers to the jewelry market.